Brilliant. And having the right people and the right team is like essential to growing a business. And with that many people, how do you find the right people? How do you retain the right people? How do you train the right people? Because I think often in like markets like this, you'll find that there's an element of when someone feels they have a skill set, then they go on and want to start their own thing and maybe even take with them your designs. So how do you, one, get the right employees and retain them, but also avoid this kind of copycatting thing that goes on?
We do have actually retention in my side. It's really quite good to have employees that they have been with me for 25 years since I start. And I have still people that have been with me 20 years, 16 years. And I train personally for the kind of, how can I put it together? You know, I have, for example, a woman that has been a cleaner. Now she's one of the top teacher in the department. So I always follow what they really want to learn. If they are willing to learn, I really push them to learn more, because I think we have to make a base. Education has to be the base. You know, if we don't learn, we can't reach where we want to be. Especially in the fashion, if you're not updating yourself and what's going on, you will never be where you want to be. And you have to be really you have to love what you're doing. For me, I think I love it's my passion, what I'm doing. You can find me at 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe stitching something of some person or bringing some ideas to change what I have. So it's very important to teach the person that they really want to learn. So I do train my own people, even for example, my weavers, I bring people from outside, like I brought some from India, I brought some from Nottingham University. She was actually a PhD student teacher, and she came down here to work with my weavers. So she taught us really a lot of things. So I continue always teaching people. Most of the difficult time that I have, especially with the young nowadays, they think they know everything. Yeah, I'm sorry to say
it's true.
Yeah, and we should have to be really open-minded. Even myself, I mean, I still continue learning. You know, I have been part of the Stanford Seed program, which has changed so much the way I see things, and it never ends to learn. You know, even if I'm now going to be 54. Maybe if I'm going to be 80, as far as I have the health, then I'm good, and I'm, you know. With my physically, if I'm good, I don't think I'll stop learning, because it's a learning process. You know, the world is moving so fast. We should have to be ahead of that. So sometimes we think we know everything. So we should have to change that way of thinking to learn every day. Because for me to be here today, I think I can learn a lot from any person here, without thinking maybe, you know, I know everything. No, we don't know nothing. You should have to be open-minded to learn. And I learn a lot from my employees. And I always put on the table like how we can really solve some problems. I don't put myself like I know. So they are like my family. They are not my employees. I think without them, I wouldn't be here today. Well, my weavers and all of them. So we should have to be an open-minded to learn.
Yeah, that's profound. From someone at the top of their game to say they never stop learning. And I think that's huge for us. And even it's true. I think this point of, as young people or people starting out, there can be a habit or a culture of we know it all, despite not experiencing anything. And so I think there's something truly profound lesson to be taken of this hunger to learn, whether it be to consume podcasts daily, to read books, to come to things like this, to hear firsthand and then be able to talk to people at the top of their game. I think this is something time and time again that we hear from people who have really succeeded, is this hunger to want to learn. I want to quickly touch on this thing of you're up at 3 a.m., it's not a problem for you. And I guess it's a question that I ask everyone, is this whole idea of work-life balance. I can expect, I think I know what the answer is going to be. But when it comes to work-life balance, what does that look like for someone trying to start a business or in the thick of running a business?
I think first we have to prioritize what we want. For me, my family was on the top of the list, even though I was much younger at that age, and my kids, they were very young, so they needed me more. So I go out in the morning with them to school. When they come back for lunch, I leave, I go with them for lunch. And then once we had lunch, and then I go back to my work, but I come back home early to be with them when they do their homeworks and everything. I think for me, family is my priority. And at the same time, I love my job, and I don't compromise my time with my family. So I think it's all about you, how you really manage your time, and what's your priority. Yeah. So for me, I think I have done well. If I'm here today, I think I've done well with my kids. I mean, they're all graduated and working. They're good. So, yeah.
Very nice. I don't want to, we leave deliberate space for question and answers because I know that you guys will have your own questions, so we'll come to that. So have them ready for when we do open the floor up to Q&A. But now I'd like to look a bit into the future in a way of what, for one, is the dream for you with regards to your business. And then I'd love to hear when you look at Ethiopia and its future when it comes to business and the climate that we're in, what's your take on all of that too?
I think the opportunity here, I can say, it's not yet touched. So we have to be really smart, what we really want, and we have to learn. It's not just because somebody's doing something and because it's successful, we have to jump in doing that, which is very common here. Like somebody open a boutique and the next door will open a boutique. It should not have to be that way. We have to really think in bringing new technology. It has to be all based on education, I believe, so that we can change our community. For me, the future for my brand is like giving back now and the succession, how I can really leave behind, not for my kids, even for my employees that they have been with me for many years, that they can really continue that I have built for all these years. So the giving back has a big impact for me because I learned working with this people that they have less opportunity, giving them a better livelihood. That has really given a big impact in my life. So now I'm working more in not earning money to become rich no. I rather work for people if the brand grow, so I can bring in more people like them, especially women, because we work a lot with women that they really carry wounds, that they have been abused by their husbands. So we're trying to really recruit those kind of women to give them a better life and to give a better life for their kids, because these women, minimum, they have 3 to 5 kids. So for me right now, I'm working towards really giving back to my community, to my people. And of course, I have to work marketing my brand, especially on the international market, because what we have, it's very precious, very unique and different. And I think until my last breath, I don't think I'll stop promoting the Ethiopian hand-woven fabric to the world. And even here in Ethiopia, sometimes we don't really appreciate the Made in Ethiopian brand. So we have to really work a lot on Made in Ethiopia brand. So that's the way I see it.
Amazing. I wholeheartedly believe that. That's, yeah. And this idea of entrepreneurship, especially women in entrepreneurship, is something close to your heart as you sit on the board of AWEP, if I'm not mistaken. And we have a number of AWEP people who have been in AWEP come and speak with us. And even in here, if you don't know about it, it's a network for women in business, passionate about entrepreneurship. So I highly recommend getting connected to that as well. I will open up the floor for questions before we come back in. So we'll start off over here. Great. So let me, so you can all hear that question. what is the difference between, say, just normal clothes that anybody is wearing, and then those clothes that are like designer clothes that a lot of, say, thought or time or energy or process has gone into the brand? ትክክል ነኝ? Yes, እሺ።
በአማርኛ ልመልስ?
ትችያለሽ።
በአማርኛ ስጠይቅ በአማርኛ ልመልስ ብዬ ነው። እንግዲህ ለእኔ በህይወቴ አይ ቲንክ በጣም የታወቁት ዲዛይነር የተባሉ ልብስን ለብሼ አላውቅም። ለምን ሁላችንም ዛሬ ለበስነው as far as it makes me feel comfortable ሆኜ እኔነቴን እስከሚገልጽ ድረስ ልብስ ነው። ምክንያቱም ማንነትን የምትገልጸው ይሄንን ከኋላ ያለውን ታግ ገልብጦ የሚያየው ሰው የለም። ምናልባት እዚህ ውስጥ የጉቺን የለበሰ ሰው ሊኖር ይችላል፣ ወይም አርማኒን የለበሰ ሰው ሊኖር ይችላል። ግን ራሱ ካላወራ በስተቀር የአርማኒ የሚል ነገር አታየውም፣ ወይም ፊት ለፊት ብራንዱን ካለጠፈ። ብራንድ በራሱ የራሱ ስቶሪ አለው። ምክንያቱም ብራንድ አሁን ለኔ የኔ ብራንድ ሞር ፕሮሞት የማደርገው ስለ ፓራዳይስ ሳይሆን ከኋላው ስላለው ነው። ታሪኩ ነው ለኔ ብራንዱ መሆን ያለበት፣ ስራው። ምክንያቱም እኔ አሁን የምሰራው የሽመና ጨርቅን ነው። ያ ሽመና ጨርቅ እንዴት ሆኖ ተሰርቶ እዚህ ደረሰ፣ እነማን ናቸው፣ ታሪኩ ከኋላው ምንድነው ነው። ትልልቆቹ ብራንድ ዛሬ ማርኬቲንግ ላይ ብዙ ገንዘብ አፍስሰዋል፣ ብዙ ኢንቨስት አድርገዋል ያንን ስም ዛሬ ያለበት ደረጃ ለማድረስ። እኛም እሱን እያደረግን ነው። ግን ፓራዳይስ ፋሽንን ሳይሆን እኔ አሁን ፕሮሞት የማደርገው ከኋላው ያለው ስራውን ነው። ምክንያቱም you are what you wear ነው አይደል? ይሄ ልብስ ምንድነው ብሎ ሰው ሲጠይቅ ከምን እንደተሰራ ለማውራት፣ ማን እንደሰራው፣ ታሪኩ ምን እንደሆነ ለማውራት ነው እኔ አሁን የራሴን ብራንድ ፕሮሞት ማድረገው። ስለዚህ ለኔ አይ ቲንክ አንድ ሰው የሚመቸውን የራሱን የሆነ ልብስ እስከለበሰ ድረስ ብራንድ ሆነ አልሆነ ምንም ለውጥ የለውም። ግን ኢን አ ዌይ ደግሞ ለውጡ ምን ላይ ነው? ኳሊቲ ላይ ይመጣል። ኦፍ ኮርስ ቻይና ዝም ብሎ መንገድ ላይ የተሰፋ ልብስና ወይም አርማኒ ወይም የራሴን ብራንድ ሆኖ የተሰፋ ልብስ ሁለት የተለያየ ነገር ነው። ስለዚህ ያ ሰው ስለ ብራንዱ ካወቀና ከገዛው ቫልዩ አለው ማለት ነው። ያ ቫልዩ ከኋላው እንዳልኩ ስቶሪው ሊሆን ይችላል ወይም ደግሞ ኳሊቲው ሊሆን ይችላል። ስለዚህ ኳሊቲ ደግሞ ራሳችንን ዲተርማይን የምናደርገው ልብሱ እንዴት ተሰፋ፣ ማን የሰፋው፣ ምንድነው የተጠቀምከው ጨርቅ። ምክንያቱም 100% ኮተን ጨርቅ ተጠቅመህና 100% ፖሊስተር ጨርቅ ተጠቅመህ የምትሰራው የተለያየ ነው። ስለዚህ ያ ሁሉ ብዙ ፋክተርስ አሉት ከኋላው። ብራንድ አሰች በስም ብቻ አይደለም። እኛ ግን አሁን እዚህ ሀገር ብዙ ጊዜ የምንሳሳተው ምንድነው ትልቅ ብራንድ ስለሆነ the best quality ይመስለናል። በእውነት አይደለም። the best የተባለውን ትልቁ ብራንድ የሚሰሩት ስራ አንዳንደኛ እናገኘው፣ ምክንያቱም በጣም ኤክስፔንሲቭ ስለሆነ ስማቸውን ነው የሚሸጡት። ሶ እኔ አሁን የአርማኒን ሚላኖ ያለውን ስቶር ጎብኝቼ ነበረ። በእውነት የተሻለ ስራ እኛ እንሰራለን። ግን እሱ ስሙ ላይ ብዙ ኢንቨስት ስላደረገ ብዙ ነገር ከኋላው ስላደረገ ነው። መጥፎ ይሰራል ማለት አይደለም፣ እንትን መጥፎ አንደርስታንድ አታድርጉኝ። ግን ኳሊቲው ነው ከኋላው ያለው አሰራሩ፣ ብራንዲንጉ ያን ዲቨሎፕ ያደረጉት እነሱ ገናኛ ብራንድ ምን እንደሆነ ሳናቀው ነው። ገናኛ አሁን ነው የጀመርነው ብራንድ ምን እንደሆነ ራሱ ምን ማድረግ እንዳለብን። ግን it's all a learning process እና ለኔ አይ ቲንክ አንድ ሰው ተመችቶት የለበሰው ልብስ አይደንቲፋይ ያደርገዋል እንጂ አርማኒ ለበስኩ ወይም የቻይናውንም ለብሰህ እኮ የበለጠ አምረህ ልትገኝ ትችላለህ። so it's all what.
Wow, that was profound. I mean, if you didn't understand that, it's maybe summarized in the question being what makes the value add of a brand or a special design, and Genet was saying it's the story behind it. When you wear her clothes, it's the story behind the clothes that make the difference. It's not for name's sake, and so that was very, very special.